Right now I'm shopping for eggs, spinach, and coconut oil. Okay, so first shopping trip, we got most of the materials we need. I got eggs because they're good sources of protein and collagen. They're like the main part of this recipe. I got frozen chopped spinach. We're gonna thaw and drain that. It's really good sources of vitamin A, K, and C. And then I got coconut oil to use for cooking. I'm just now leaving Whole Foods. I couldn't record in there because it was super busy. But I got the raw cheese made from raw milk. It's supposed to be better and like less processed. Okay, so first in making spinach quiche, here's all the ingredients we're gonna need. So first, eggs, and then raw cheese. You can do whatever kind of cheese. I chose cheddar. Organic coconut oil, sea salt and pepper, and spinach, which was frozen, and now I'm starting to thaw that. So that's the first step, is that you thaw and dry your spinach. The first step, shown in the recipe right here, is to preheat the oven to 350 and grease a pan with coconut oil. And we're using coconut oil instead of vegetable oil because coconut oil is a healthy fat form. Okay, so next I'm gonna shred my cheese. You can get pre-shred cheese, but I went for raw cheese because it's healthier. It has a diverse microbiota, which helps prevent against diseases, and it's a healthier fat. Okay, so once you're done shredding your cheese, we're gonna move on to the onion mixture. So you're gonna have to chop one onion and mix it with a tablespoon of coconut oil. Onions are good for a lot of reasons. They have lots of anti-carcinogenic factors. They help prevent cancer. They have lots of anti-asthmatic factors, as well as lots of antibiotic. Okay, so now we're cooking and stirring the onions in a tablespoon of coconut oil until the onions are soft. So while you're constantly stirring that onion mixture and your spinach is thawing, make sure you drain it completely. Spinach is good for a lot of reasons. It has a diverse composition of lots of vitamins and minerals, and it also has betaine, which is a really important non-essential amino acid, which means it's not already found in the body. It helps prevent lots of diseases and promotes good health. Now that spinach is all ready to go in with the onion mixture, turn that stove off. And spinach is also good for a lot of other reasons from what I mentioned before. It has lots of phytochemicals and bioactives, help promote brain health, reduce the risk of Alzheimer's, helps promote gut health through insoluble fiber, which is really good for your gut, and it also promotes healthy blood through lots of iron. Okay, so next is the mixture of the eggs, cheese, and sea salt and pepper. So eggs is good for a lot of reasons. Protein, of course, and collagen, as I said before, and amino acids, but also eggs also help a lot with your eyesight, and they also have choline, which really helps with building cell membranes, so it can help your body in a lot of ways. Okay, so now that the eggs are beaten and the cheese is in there, Coda. Now we're gonna do 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt and then 1/8 teaspoon of pepper. We're using sea salt instead of regular salt because it has bigger granules, so there's less sodium by volume. So the next step is to mix both of these mixtures together and then blend. So once you're done, it should look something like this. And we're gonna scoop this into the pie pan and then cook it for 30 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so after cooking for a little over 30 minutes, because I found that it needed a little bit more, this is what it looks like out of the oven. Now I'm gonna cut it and let some people in my house taste test it. Okay, now we're gonna taste test it. Very good.